Welcome to the Shulamite Podcast, an extension of Shulamite Ministries and Shulamite.com, with weekly interviews and teaching with author and speaker Martha Kilpatrick and hosted by John Enslow. This weekly podcast is a way to stay connected to the ministry. So come experience anointed messages, not giving just another method, but a living impartation.
Okay, now I'll introduce our guests. We had to get through the battle. It's a wonder y'all didn't get up and leave. Just because you didn't have anywhere to go in the mountains. John, would you like to introduce our guest?
This is Kyle. I'm so sorry that I didn't introduce y'all officially this morning, since
We sort of got hit with a hurricane,
hell
didn't
was
we?
descending upon us. I've been working with Kyle for a while, and this is Linda Massengels, who was at the, you'll know her. This is her son, her oldest son, and he's been called up here, and he's looking to move up here, and we're looking for the logistics of that and the will of that, and how that'll play out. There was a possibility that he'd come up here and just never leave, but I don't know what God's going to do. I have no idea. So I don't know his purpose. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about anything. We just need to be, as a body, we need to be praying about it and just kind of getting around it and listening, hearing.
Well, he's a man of a lot of insight and love for the Lord, and he's chosen to love the Lord above all things. He's been a great joy to John and a partner, and we love him, and we receive him as a gift from God, and we'll be anxious to hear from him. I meant for you to make a long speech, and when the war broke, but he's a former Marine. Not a former Marine, he's a Marine forever, isn't he?
Marine for life.
Anyway, he served our country.
I'm sure that you guys will hear, more when I come back. And, like he said, it's God asked me something of Himself and to be His, and I gave myself to Him, solely. So then the next, it's all about hearing. And I fought my entire life. I fought to survive. I fought to live. I fought to get to the next day. I fought to die. But He's done a lot of things in my life that, I'm sure that we'll get to, in a couple of times, or whenever I do come back, or when I visit again, or however He has it. But I told them yesterday, but I've lived like 3 lifetimes worth of things. And I'm only turning 33 this year, so. But I love Him for it. It's everything that He's done in my life has brought me to this place to be able to be humble enough to recognize who He is, what He is, and I'm just asking for Him to show me my purpose that He has. I know who I am, and I know what life I have in Virginia. I built it myself, and I'm ready to leave that and come here and find who I am in Him and who He is to me. So I'm excited, and I know that I just want to say I appreciate you guys, welcome me with open arms. It's not very, you don't find that. It's definitely Christ-like, because you look past what people look like, you look past what their past looks like, and you just love them because you see Christ love them. I've been judged my whole life. Obviously, I don't look the very Christ-like part, but I'm glad that He's got me to a point to where you guys can you see me. It's very nice to be seen, and John was the first one to see me, and it was amazing. It was an amazing experience. It still is an amazing experience, and I look forward to that journey. So, yes. It's in a nutshell.
It's quite a nutshell.
Just enormously exciting
Yeah,
to have the possibility
yeah.
of a man like you. That is enormously exciting.
Yeah, I'm very, it's very scary, because this is something completely, I never thought in a million years, I told them yesterday, I never thought in a million years that I would be here before my mom did. My mom talked about, the love that she has for every one of you, especially Martha, it's amazing. And my mom was everything to me because I grew up without a father. And she did everything for me. And I look at her as, she's my best friend. It wasn't always like that, but, you know, here the last 3 years of my life have been completely different. And I know that if she loved you guys and she feels the love for you guys and she talks about you guys all the time, then, you know, that's something that I want to be a part of. So, what's that?
We're very military.
Yeah, I've heard bits and pieces, stories here and there,
Well, we
so
are.
I'm excited to.
Yeah.
That's right, you want to. But, I mean, really, we are.
It's supposed to be.
Remember when we, carols, we signed the document? We signed up?
I wish I knew where that was. They
Don
s-
had it.
Don had it, and he envisioned it. He envisioned us.
To sign up.
Hmm Commit,
Request.
commit.
Commit.
And it was Martha's Army. I'm not a soldier.
But you watch the SEAL things all the time.
Hmm
You know, we all.
Oh, I love it.
You
Yeah.
know, his dad was a
Yeah.
military.
Yeah, I loved every minute of it. I actually, I told the story to the next day. When 9/11 happened for me, my whole purpose was that I wanted to do and give back. So I miss all my brothers that I've lost. And, I wish at that point in time, I know he has great purpose, but, I wish I was in a different place then, because then those lives could have been saved as well. Because just because you're bold and you do something courageous for your country and you die doesn't mean that grants you. I'm excited. I hope that, or I know that he will use me in a very, strategic and special way, just because it's, I think we were talking about it yesterday, and I'm very well known. I don't like that I am, because that's not who I am anymore, but I know thousands and thousands of people. Thousands. It's kind of funny, because my mom will go to dinner and she was like, well, who are we going to see today? Because literally we can't go to dinner anywhere, and either the waitress, I know them, or the bartender, I know them, or the wait staff, I know the whole staff, or I know everybody in the building. And, so walking away from that life and coming into this one and allowing him to build me into something, I can affect a lot of lives. So I'm excited. We're just, I'm giving myself to see and wait and hear, and this weekend even happened on like that. The choice, he gave me a choice, and I made the choice in my heart. And then Martha called me I was at work. Martha had to talk to me. And she was like, no, I need to talk to him now. Because he was asking me, he's like, are you good? Are you good? And I'm on the phone making shakes, and because I'm part owner of a nutrition club. And that's what I do. I've been in the fitness industry for like 10 years now, so, but she said that, and I just walked out. I was like, all right, well, what did...
This weekend, I'll be there. I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
And she said, I feel like that you need to come up and visit, and I'm off on Fridays and Saturdays anyway, so I told her, if you guys are free, I'll come this weekend. So I just came here, not knowing nothing, not expecting anything, I had no idea. But it was a great reward, because, should I talk about it?
Whatever you want to say. Whatever.
So, like I was saying, I've never had a father, and my father was an evil person. My mom didn't want him, they were never married, but he wanted to be in my life, and she said no. Because you will not be like anything like him. And my whole life, like I said, I fought and fought. I fought to live, I fought to survive, I fought to carry on to the next day, I fought to try to end my life. But nothing, it's just fighting. And I don't even know what I would do things in my life, and I don't even know why I would do them. There would be no explanation, there would be no, I couldn't even come to comprehend why I even did what I did. But just in the 48 hours I've been here, Martha saw the generational curse that was on me because of my father. My father hated the Lord. He was just a hateful person. And this entire life that I've been living under that curse. And, finally we prayed and, she broke that curse. The Lord broke that curse. And now I get to live a life that I've never even, that I don't know. Just because I've lived 33 years of warfare. And so it's just a small amount of time being here, it's life changing. So, and that's me in a nutshell.
No.
I mean, I could sit here for hours, stories on
Yeah, you
stories on
could.
stories on stories on stories on stories on stories, but
We hope you've enjoyed the Shulamite podcast. For all the latest from Shulamite Ministries, please visit us at shulamite.com, where you'll find Martha's daily devotions, posts from getalongwithgod.com, and the online library of all of Martha's writings. At shulamite.com, downloading the free Shulamite app is easy, and livingchristianbooks.com is only a click away. Thank you for joining us on this journey to discover a God worth knowing.